While servant leadership is a timeless concept, the phrase servant leadership was coined by Robert K. Greenleaf in The Servant as Leader, an essay that he first published in 1970. In that essay, Greenleaf said, "The servant leader is servant first. It begins with the natural feeling that one wants to serve first. Then, conscious choice brings one to aspire to lead. That person is sharply different from one who is leader first, perhaps because of the need to assuage an unusual power drive or to acquire material possessions. The leader first and the servant first are two extreme types. Between them, there are shadings and blends that are part of the infinite variety of human nature. The difference manifests itself in the care taken by the servant first to make sure that other people's highest priority needs are being served. The best test, and difficult to administer, is, do those served grow as persons? Do they, while being served, become healthier, wiser, freer, more autonomous, more likely themselves to become servants? And what is the effect on the least privileged in society? Will they benefit, or at least not be further deprived? A servant leader focuses primarily on the growth and well-being of people and the communities to which they belong. While traditional leadership generally involves the accumulation and exercise of power by one at the top of the pyramid, servant leadership is different. The servant leader shares power, puts the needs of others first, and helps people develop and perform as highly as possible. Servant leadership is about building the capacity of the groups to solve their problems, come up with solutions, and take actions that you, as the leader, help facilitate. As the leader, it's important that one focuses the group on its ability to respond to challenges to the goals and not rely on the leader as the only source of knowledge and inspiration. The leader's job is to help them do the work. Here are 3 things to think about. Servant leadership is mission and people focused. Power, resource, and influence is accumulated in the service of the mission or the group. Your gifts and talents are designed to advance the groups and not yourself, although you may gain much from the group's success. Now, here are 3 things to do. Keep the goals of the group as the central focus. It's the group's job to do things. Make sure that the group does not focus primarily on one person or small group to do the majority of the work. And engage all group members and share knowledge and resources as much and as often as you can. Leader as coach. A coach is one who teaches, develops, and helps their group identify obstacles that prevent their ability to achieve common goals. Coaching is about strategically and tactfully asking the right questions, providing the space to create answers that make sense for the group in its context. Coaches employ the Socratic method, asking questions that get the group to think, often in new and different ways. Asking strategic questions guides thinking. Fácil in Spanish means easy. It's the leader's responsibility to make the group's work easy by creating space for group problem solving. Leaders as coach don't look to solve problems, but is seen as the facilitator of processes where the group creates the value for the actions they'll choose to take. The leader may see a faster or simpler way and want to help the team. This, however, in many circumstances, will delay the skill development of the group. Coaching takes time, and when practiced, the group develops in ways or creates solutions that the leader may not have even thought of. Coaches are thoughtful, energetic, passionate, and lead by example. Leader as coach is really about the development of the team, modeling, teaching, and correcting skills and character development with a goal in mind. Coaches look for the unique gift or talent in each individual and works to develop a team that complement and accentuate these talents toward a common goal. So, here are 3 things to think about. Coaches are more focused on development, knowing success comes from sound foundational skills. Coaches are strategic in the use of discipline, reward, and critical feedback, all focused on the development of their team. And coaches make complex processes accessible and seem easy as they require excellence in the practicing of those skills. Now, here are 3 things to do. Keep the skill level of your group in mind as you teach new skills. Build on the failures and success of the group. Teachable moments. Model what you want your group to be. And finally, hold high standards for character development and skill acquisition while taking time to build toward those skills. Leader as mediator. Being a leader means you must be a source of inspiration for groups you serve. You must sense when morale is low and do something that revitalizes them. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see." So if you want upbeat, take initiative type individuals. It starts with your modeling. Leaders look to clarify goals while bringing the diversity of thought, attitudes, mindsets, and behaviors to work and concert towards goals. Leadership, in this role, requires decisive decision-making and the building of consensus to work towards the goal in the face of disagreement. Mediators understand culture, context, communication styles, conflict styles, and work to get the group through conflict, upholding the highest values of the group. Helping groups navigate through challenges together while not losing attention and enthusiasm takes a leader who is committed to the development of the group. Sometimes it's more important to be effective than to be right, and mediators look for those solutions that increase effectiveness even if the road seems longer. Leadership is best demonstrated when the leader can maximize all the talent of the group, navigate them through challenges, and encourage them to do more than they set up to accomplish. Helping the group be decisive and own successes and failures is the hallmark of this leadership style. Here are 3 things to think about. You must be a source of inspiration and encouragement. Mediators must have or voice minority opinions that might not have otherwise been heard. You must make sound, decisive decisions once all the information has been gathered. Leadership is best demonstrated when the leader can maximize all the talent of the group, navigate them through challenges, and encourage them to do more than they set up to accomplish. Helping the group be decisive and own successes and failures is the hallmark of this leadership style. Here are 3 things to think about. You must be a source of inspiration and encouragement. Mediators must have or voice minority opinions that might not have otherwise been heard. You must make sound, decisive decisions once all the information has been gathered. Now here are 3 things to do. Keep the diversity of skills, thoughts, and backgrounds focused on the accomplishment of goals. Look for solutions that help develop character, individual skill, and group effectiveness. And finally, work to continue to understand the role, context, culture, and conflict play in process of group decision-making.